Now, what is the definition of entrepreneurship? In a conference held in US, they try to define this entrepreneurship, the term entrepreneurship. See here, entrepreneurship is the attempt to create value through recognition of business opportunity, the management of risk taking appropriate to the opportunity, and through the communicative and management skills to mobilize human, financial, and material resources necessary to bring a project to function. So in this itself, you see, first he has to recognize that there is a business opportunity. So he has to be very keen on the market condition, and he has to clearly see where is the opportunity arising for him to establish a company in the market. So through that opportunity, he can create a value for himself. Then the management of risk taking appropriate to the opportunity, and given the opportunity is available in the market, to how much level you can take risk so that you can achieve something in the market. So first one is recognizing that there is an opportunity in the market, which will be done, which is done usually by surveying the market and frequently updating yourself with the market conditions. So if you do that, you will clearly identify what is the opportunity scope you have in the market. Okay, and for that, utilizing that opportunity, what amount of risk you are going to take. See, some people take risk to a larger extent. Some people they take a balancing risk. So it depends on individual to individual how much amount of risk you are going to take to appropriately utilize that opportunity. And in order to bring that into reality, you should definitely have both communication and management skills. Communication means proper the way you converse. You should be very clear in putting your ideas to your colleagues, and the management skills. So recruiting the appropriate person. Management, you know, it is it is again a huge topic to be dealt. So summarizingly, you can say he should do it through communicative and management skills to mobilize human, financial, and material resources. Human, you know, different types. I told you yesterday, technical, you will have a technical team, you will have a HR team, you will have a finance team, you will have an R&D team. So these things you have to recruit and mobilize all these people, human resources, financial resources, whether you are wealthy enough to fund your own project or you're going to get loan from outside the market, and material resources where you're going to procure machinery or what type of materials you're going to use for the products. So all these things you have to mobilize human, financial, material resources necessary to bring a project to function. So necessary for the company to start producing the product, which is going to be a value add to society as well as it's going to develop a good name for yourself. So this was the very broad definition of entrepreneurship given in a conference held in US. I'll once again read it. Entrepreneurship is the attempt to create value through recognition of business opportunity, the management of risk taking appropriate to the opportunity, and through the communicative and management skills to mobilize human, financial, and material resources necessary to bring a project to function. Okay, so these are going to be this is the definition of entrepreneurship, and in this you can see the keywords are in red color of identifying the opportunity, taking risk, and mobilizing the resources. So these bring again we've seen right risk taking, organizing. So those three dimensions will come into picture here. And AH Cole defined entrepreneurship as it is the purposeful activity of an individual or a group of associated individuals undertaken to initiate, maintain, and aggrandize profit by production or distribution of economic goods and service. So entrepreneurship need not be a single person; it can be a group of individuals having a common goal. They're working towards a common goal to initiate, maintain, and aggrandize profit by production. So you are going to produce and distribute some goods to the public, or you have to do some, you are going to distribute economic goods to the public so that they are going to be uh, benefited by that. And what service you provide to the public. So that will determine what entrepreneurship skills you are going to have. So it is a purposeful activity means it is a meaningful activity Either individuals can do it or a group of associated individuals can do it. And the purpose is production and distribution of economic goods and service. Ultimately, you're going to do something for the public. You're going to produce some goods and distribute it to the public. And you're going to offer some service to the public based on the goods which you have produced. So this is the definition of entrepreneurship by A.H. Cole. Okay. Now Schumpeter. So he has defined entrepreneurship based on purposeful and systematic innovation. So entrepreneurship cannot happen overnight. So it has to happen by careful and purposeful planning and systematic innovation. So it is a step-by-step process, and it will take time eventually to become an entrepreneur. It included not only the independent businessman, but also company directors and managers who actually carry out innovative functions. So it is not only the person who is putting the money has to work, even the company directors and managers who actually carry out the orders, they can also add some innovative functions to their job. Okay. So entrepreneurship is based on purposeful and systematic innovation. I again say it does not come overnight, and does not come by reading books and gaining enough theoretical knowledge. Unless you go into the live market scenario and test your skills, you cannot call yourself an entrepreneur. Okay. So entrepreneur and innovativeness will go hand to hand. The concepts of entrepreneurship, so two basic elements are there. One is innovation, and next one is risk bearing. So without these two, you can never succeed in the market.